Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe before you head out and turn on the notification bell. I don't know what is YouTube's problem, but I guess like some people who are subscribed to me haven't been getting my new video uploads. So like whenever I upload a new video, even if you're subscribed to me, it's not showing you, which is fake AF YouTube. So today I just decided to do like a really chatty, I hope this video is not too long. I just did like a natural makeup look. I don't really know what to call this. It's a lot of makeup. Like it's a beat face for sure, but it's just not very like intense. It's like a subtle beat face. Mainly I'm just gonna be chatting and talking with you guys. I'm filming from home today. I haven't filmed at home, like a makeup video at home, in probably over a year since I moved to LA. So I just want to film at home and talk with you guys today. This is not going to be my filming setup at home, but my makeup room where I am going to be filming videos is atrocious right now, so I couldn't film in there. So I just decided to set up shop on my floor in my living room today. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a wig. So I got this wig from Ozo Wigs, and it looks a lot like my real hair. So I'll post a picture here. This is my real hair. I wore it for like 3 days and I just couldn't deal with it because I'm natural. So any kind of humidity or moisture, my hair will like shrink really badly. So I don't like wearing it. I personally just like wearing wigs because they're easier. So I found this wig on ozowigs.com that resembles my hair. Like it looks exactly how I got my hair cut, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I will link the wig down below if you want to check it out. But that's it. Okay, yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, I'm going to start with this Netosha Denona primer. This is the Anti-Shine Flawless Face Base. I only like using primers that are mattifying because I do have such oily skin. And I apologize if the background looks like this. This looks like, if you go back and watch like my very first video, I was like filming on the floor in my college apartment. So right now I'm filming on the floor in my apartment. I have a makeup room, and I probably will start filming in there eventually, but right now it is a shit show, so you guys can't see that yet. Not quite. I'm thinking about doing a vlog though where I show you guys me organizing that room when I figure out how to organize it. If you'd like to see that, comment down below. All right, I'm gonna let that primer sit on my face for a little while and move on to my brows. So yeah, it's been a while since I filmed at home. Honestly, it's just a little bit easier to film in the studio. Well, it's not even that it's easier, it just looks better there. Like they help with setting up lights and just make it look really nice. I feel like for makeup, it's better because you can see like the full makeup look and what I'm doing. But obviously for just like sitting home and connecting with you guys, it's better just to do it at home. So that's what I really want to start getting back into doing. I do feel a little sad sometimes since I moved to California because I feel like when I lived in Colorado, I made more of an effort to connect with you guys and like the people that follow me. And since I've moved here, it's been a little bit harder because there's a lot to get distracted by in California. Like I think to the outside it looks like all we do here is just have a ton of fun, and it's really cool being surrounded by, you know, some of the people that I used to watch when I lived in Denver and when I first started YouTube. And that aspect is really cool, and I've made a lot of really cool friends here, but I do feel like living in California, in LA, and being like in the mix of everything, it kind of clouds your judgment. And I don't know, I feel like it's made me second guess myself a lot, so I don't feel as confident as I did when I first started. And I think it's because like when I first started YouTube, I really just didn't care about what anyone had to say about anything. I was like, I love makeup, I love watching YouTube videos, I'm gonna do this, I don't care. But now I feel like since I've grown a little bit and being around so many people that are so much bigger than I am, it makes me feel like a little bit insecure sometimes. There's not really any particular reason though that I feel this way. I think it's just me being in my own head too much sometimes, and I definitely try to get out of it, but it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I'm gonna just put everything that I'm using down in the description box because I don't feel like talking and saying each product that I'm using is gonna really work well, so I'm gonna put everything that I'm using in the description box. But I am really grateful for the people that I have met since being here, and I do think that it's helped me grow and it's taught me a lot as a person about like who I am, because I moved here with no family. I just recently broke up with my longtime boyfriend. I didn't know anyone. Like, I didn't know a single person in California. So it really wasn't easy, but I do really like it here now. When I first came here, I was certain that I was going to finish out my contract with Ipsy and then move back home to my friends and family in Colorado. But now, since being here and like since I've made really, really, really great friends, like I love all of my friends that I have here so much. It's a lot easier, and I do feel like this is more my home than Colorado was. But now I'm just working on adjusting back. Is that my color? Wow, that does not look like my color at all. Yikes. Maybe I put too much on. But now I'm just working on adjusting back into connecting with you guys again and merging our relationship back to what I feel like it used to be. When I first moved to California, I got a lot of comments with people saying like, oh, you've changed, you're so different, you're not the same as you used to be, blah, 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 blah. Which, I mean, I guess it's true. I do feel like I have changed in a sense, but I don't think change is bad. And I don't think that we should be so hard on people for changing. Like, why would you want to stay the same your whole life? As long as you don't change into a bad person that's like harmful and like rude to people, then I don't see why we're so hard on, you know, people in the public eye for changing or bettering themselves or bettering their circumstances or just doing what they want to do. Like, I feel like people forget all the time that, you know, YouTubers, we're all normal people. Like, I'm as normal as it gets, I feel like. I'm so normal. But I just had this idea a couple years ago, you know, to start sharing my love for makeup and my passion for beauty with you guys all online. And it became this like crazy industry. Like what it is now, it's insane to think that like I make a living off of sharing my passion with you guys. Like it's really, really, I don't think about it often because when I do, I feel like it just like freaks me out because it's insane to think that like this is a job and people do this for a living and that there are so many of you that do really like me and support me. I'm not really sure why I brought that up, but to say that we're all normal. Like, I'm so normal. I have feelings just like all of you guys. I have bad days just like all of you guys. I have good days. I have days when I'm not as happy with myself or the way that I look. I have days when I am and I feel really nice. So it's all just like give and take. I really don't know about this foundation, you guys. I feel like it's too dark for the rest of my body. What do you think? Maybe it's just showing that way on camera. It'll look better, I don't know. But it seems like it's a little bit too dark. I think that like social media has really like changed the way that we look at people and the way we treat people. Well, the internet in general, because now you can say things to people that you would never say in real life. And a lot of the times, like people who have a ton of followers, like I feel like people disassociate them with being human and like being real people, which is really, really weird. But I feel like that's the society we live in now. Like, because so many people make their lives so accessible to everyone, people just assume that they're not real people. Like, an example would be Kim Kardashian. I know so many people have so many like terrible things to say about her. It's really, really interesting to me. I guess I'd never understood it until I started like putting my life out there and realizing that people can comment on, you know, my life and the things that I do, that I thought how strange it is how many people like rip her to pieces, or any celebrity for that matter. Like, at the end of the day, they're still people. They've made a living or made themselves known off of entertaining other people and sharing their lives with other people in that way. So it's like so interesting that like people would tear them down for that or like say the meanest things. Like, I can see if she was like killing people or I don't know, talking about really bad political issues or something, but she literally just made a contour stick and people were so mean. I really try not to take a lot of the stuff that people say on the internet about me personally. People on the internet who say really mean things, I always just assume it's a reflection of like whatever they have going on in their lives, and it makes me feel sad for them, really, because you have to be a really sad and like miserable person to get online and say such rude things about people. I think there's a ton of people I know out there that like have been following me since I started or like found me years ago and have still been following me, but I know like the change in the algorithm with YouTube, it's made it a lot harder for people that have been online for a long time to continue to grow and sustain, you know, their views and their numbers. And that's mainly because like the types of videos that people like watching now aren't the videos that I used to make. Like, I really started YouTube because I liked artistry and like creating fun looks and testing out new makeup and trying new makeup and sharing my suggestions with you guys. And now I feel like people just want to see like the most outrageous things that they're never gonna buy or try. It's just more entertaining to like see your favorite YouTuber or not even your favorite YouTuber at this point. It's really just whoever comes up with the craziest idea first. I get it, things like change and no industry stays the same forever. Like, what do people who wrote newspapers do now? I know there's still newspapers, but they aren't as popular as they used to be. It's so interesting, when I was in London, and I was staying at the hotel that we were at, the bellhop like came and bought newspapers to us like every morning. And every restaurant we went to, there was like a newspaper stand, and you could see people like sitting and reading newspapers. In the States, no one really reads newspapers anymore. I know they still make them, but I don't think they're as popular as they used to be, like at all. And that's mainly because everything's gone digital. So that's what you do. Like, when trends change and when new things are in, you just have to, if you want to stay in that industry, you just have to adapt. Like, people who like writing and did newspaper don't just quit doing journalism because now everything's digital. They just adapt to doing digital stuff. I feel like, though, for me, it's a lot harder because I don't watch those videos. Like, if I enjoyed watching like the really clickbaity, gimmicky, what the fuck is this kind of videos, then I feel like it would be easier for me to make those, but I don't like watching them. Like, I don't enjoy seeing someone use weird products. It's just not what I like watching. I still really enjoy watching art videos and makeup videos and looks and techniques and learning and stuff. So that's the stuff that I still like making. I just feel like it's not as popular as it used to be, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. I feel like things can only stay one way for a long time. And eventually, you know, these trends will die out as well. I just don't want to start doing something just because everyone else is doing it, even though I don't want to do it. And then once that phase is over, then I've just made all these videos that I hate and I don't want to watch, and that I don't really care if anyone else watches. I want to continue just making videos that I like watching and that my subscribers enjoy watching without, I guess, like selling myself short and making videos that I really don't like watching those videos, you guys. But I'm always open to hear about like what you guys want to hear or what you guys want to watch. So if you ever have like suggestions, tweet me, comment. I read everyone's like, I literally read all of my comments, even the bad ones. This is so fun. Like, I haven't done my makeup at home like this in so long. Maybe I should start doing this more. This is really, really fun to me. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't look crazy though. So yeah, if there's videos that you guys like to see, that you want to see me do, then always like tell me, because I really, really do listen to everything you guys want. Like, the only reason my channel is what it is because of you guys, like the people who watch my videos, which is crazy to think that there are people that like really fuck with me. Like, y'all fuck with me. It's also interesting, I was talking with my friend Ivan about this. Like, I feel like channels where you're not necessarily like super overly excited and screaming, they don't like do as well. Honestly, like, no shade to anyone I know, but whenever I watch those videos, I don't feel like people are being truthful to who they actually are. Like, I feel like it's obviously just for show, like so people can, you know, stay entertained and watch your videos. If you're really just like screaming in real life like that, why? Oh, I feel like I put too much powder on. I don't think that's entertaining. I find it really obnoxious when I'm watching videos and people are like, oh my god, man, this product, nah, yes. Like, why are we doing this? Is that how you would actually talk to people about a product that you love? Is it? I don't know. I feel like I've just always tried to be as genuine and, you know, as real as possible as I can be on my channel with you guys. And it is a lot harder since being here because you're just surrounded by so many people that you see in real life that aren't necessarily like they are online, but they're so popular online. It's like, okay, well, maybe that's what I need to be doing to help grow and to reach more people. But I've realized that's not at all what anyone needs to be doing, because I feel like if I start being dishonest, then it'll like, you guys will see that. Like, the people who have been following me for a long time will know, like, Cindy's not for being for real right now. This is not the real her, because I've never acted like that. Anyone who knows me in real life knows that I am a really silly person. Like, I don't know, I like to joke and have fun, but it's definitely more like situational. And if I'm around people that are like in a bad mood or something, I feel like I pick up on that as well. Like, I'm just very open to like vibes and emotions. So I try to surround myself with people that are positive, because if you don't, like, you really will like live other people's problems. And that's a lot of the times, like, when people are unhappy or like feeling down, it might not even be your emotions. Like, it could be your friend or your sister or your mom or your boyfriend or whoever is like close to you. If the people that you surround yourself with all the time don't have like good energies or positive intentions, then that stuff can really affect you. Like, vibes are real, dude. All of my friends now that I have since being here are people that I vibe with really, really well, and people that I just feel like are genuinely good people. It's been really important to me since I've been here to find people that just have like good heads on their shoulders, you know? I feel like that's something my grandma used to say, like, you need friends with good heads on your shoulders. Oh my gosh, I never used to understand when I was younger. My mom would like tell me certain people that I couldn't hang out with. Like, she would just meet some of my friends from like middle school or high school or whatever, and then she'd be like, you can't hang out with that girl, I don't want you to hang out with that girl. And that was always the weirdest thing to me. Like, why would you tell me who I can and can't hang out with? But now I understand. It's like, my mom obviously was, well, she's my mom, she's like older than me, and she was picking up on vibes then from people that were younger. When I was young, I didn't really think of it that way. Like, I just wanted everyone to like me. And you know, when you're in high school, like, you just want everyone to like you and you want to be friends with everyone. But moms always know, dude. So if your mom tells you you shouldn't be hanging out with some girl, then you probably should just ditch her. I love this palette, by the way. I've been using this palette like pretty much every day. This is the Tarteist Pro palette. Love. I think it came out last year. Like, it's a little bit old, but I've been using it every day. I love it. I think I'm just gonna do something like really light. I don't wanna go too heavy today. I always say that, and then 4 eyeshadows later, my eyes are like dark AF. I really want my channel to be somewhere where like you guys can come and feel like inspired, or like that someone cares about, you know, your well-being and seeing people do great. I really do. Like, I never want anyone to feel like put down or bad about themselves after watching my videos. And I don't think anyone does, but I really want like everyone who watches me to know that I do care, and I feel like I'm a kind-hearted person to a fault sometimes. I feel like I care too much sometimes, which it's not a bad thing, but I think it does hinder me a lot from doing certain things that are best for me. I do think in life that you have to be selfish sometimes, and you have to like do what's best for you and, you know, what you want. That is not easy for me at all. Yikes, I remember when I first started YouTube, like, I just wanted to make a channel, obviously just to represent more darker complexions, and there were already people doing it for sure, like Jackie and Tierra Monet, and who else did I used to watch? Oh, Patricia. There's already tons of people that were doing it, but it wasn't as prevalent. I feel like now it's definitely gotten more. Like, I see so many cute girls all the time on YouTube. Colorism is still a thing, but I don't feel as insecure about being darker skin complexion as I used to when I was in middle school and high school. And I do know that like it's definitely still a thing. Like, I feel like across the globe, lighter skin complexions are more favored, and I don't know why that is, honestly. Well, I know why. It's like years of systematic oppression everywhere, mainly by the British, but we won't get into that right now. But I do think that like, since being on YouTube and like sharing my life and makeup with you guys, it has definitely helped boost my confidence. And then seeing so many other like super cute dark skin complexion girls, you know, like not being afraid to be proud of who they are and what they look like, it's been amazing to me. I think that's the coolest shit ever. Everyone is beautiful, and you shouldn't ever... Okay, wait. This eyeliner pencil, though, the bomb. Like, this is the best one I've had in a while. It's from Sugar Cosmetics. It's so soft and so black, so easy to use. I love it. I feel like for a long time, it's like let a lot of people, you know, get down on themselves about wanting to pursue careers in the public eye because they don't feel like they meet the traditional standards that have been like idolized for so long. I feel like if you just do it and you're, you know, confident in yourself and happy with who you are, people will be more receptive to it. So I love seeing so many people like doing it now. I think it's beautiful. You guys, I woke up so late today. I woke up at like 11. I don't know what my problem is or like why I can't wake up, but I'll set an alarm to wake up at like 8 because I really, really want to be a morning person, like so bad. Like, all I want in life is to be a morning person. Last night, Karen and I stayed up till like 2 a.m. though. I was at Karen and Leo's house because we were watching Insecure. People used to think that we like lived together because I was always at her house, which no, I have my own house that I pay a ton of rent for, but I still spend a lot of time over there with them. Mainly just because I love Karen and Leo. They're just really nice, genuine people, and we just have a good time. Like, whenever we hang out, we don't have to talk about work or, you know, gossip about people. We literally just have fun. Not that I don't love some good tea. I do love some good tea. What do you guys think about all of the like drama channels that are online right now? Like, I feel it's even crazier. One, I feel like this job is insane because it actually exists. But two, I think it's even crazier that there are like whole channels that are dedicated just to talking shit about YouTubers and like bashing other YouTubers. And I want to know like who's behind some of them. Some of them obviously like have faces and they sit and talk and you know who they are, but some of them are like anonymous sources who like know all this information. My theory is that it is one of us. So it's like someone amongst the crowd who like knows everyone and knows all the tea, but just goes home and like anonymously makes these videos. A lot of this stuff is factual, which is crazy. I'm not one to like put people's business online ever, but a lot of the people that you guys watch and see on YouTube aren't who you would think they would be when you meet them or if you knew them. And I get it, it's a job, but like when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't feel like as much acting was incorporated in beauty. Now you definitely see like acting. Like you meet someone in real life and then you watch them on YouTube and you can tell they're like, it's like a persona. And I'm not mad at, honestly, because there's a lot of YouTubers that do that. Like Miranda Sings. You guys, when I first found Miranda Sings, I thought she was a real person. And maybe I'm just gullible. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just gullible AF and that's why I believe everything. But some people you don't know, like they're pretending to be someone that they could actually be, or that could actually be like a real person. So you would never know that that's not who they really are. Or maybe it is who they really are. Maybe I don't actually know anyone. Do you actually really know anyone? Truthfully, do you even know yourself? Like some days I don't even know if I know who I am. I know this nose contour though. I'm using this Urban Decay. This is an Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapes filter. You guys, this stuff is popping. Like the colors are so dark. There's a girl who I've been watching, YouTube suggested her videos. She does like dark skin series where she tests like the darkest products from every makeup brand, which I think is genius. Like so many people just assume that like I'm dark because I am dark, that I'm the darkest that it gets, which is not true at all. Like there's obviously people that are lighter than me, but there's a ton of people that are a lot darker than me. There's whole nations of people that are way darker than I am, who love beauty and spend their money on makeup and don't have, you know, products that they can use, which isn't tight. I've heard from brands that it is harder to mix darker skin complexions, and that's why there's not a ton out there. But maybe instead of like spending so much time on making 11 olive shades, you could focus some of that energy on making like a really dark brown shade, because there's so many people that would really appreciate that. This has been so fun. Like I know right now, obviously I'm just sitting here talking to myself, but I haven't done this in a while where I'm just like sitting and I'm talking to myself, but I'm also talking to you guys. Is that enough blush? Never enough blush! Ah! I think I'm pretty much done. This is just like a very subtle makeup look. Ooh, this lip liner is nice. I haven't used Cork lip liner in forever. You guys know Chestnut's my fave, but Cork is. Okay, Cork. All right, I think we're done. Oh wait, no we're not, hold on. Okay. Now we're done. Ooh, you guys, I really like this makeup. This is hot. Now I need somewhere to go. I just got ready. I didn't really have anywhere that I was gonna go, but like now I need somewhere to go. This is nice. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and it was helpful. I don't actually feel like this video was helpful at all because I was literally just blah, 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 blah the whole time. But I wanted to do like a sit down chatty video because I've not done one yet at home. So I hope you guys like it. If you want to see more of these, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. I love you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. Bye. Fire in my soul.